Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of What's on My Desk. Today we're going to talk about
Finish him. Sub-Zero wins.
Now, we're not going to talk about Mortal Kombat, for those of you that remember that game. We're going to talk about the different finishes that some of the manufacturers out there are doing today. Most manufacturers tend to follow suit. Some do stand out and stay unique, such as Mille, which is why I brought the RM35, 01, and 02 to show you the TPT finishes. I did Bethune to show you off a Pvd finish. Everybody's doing that. I also brought this AP to talk to you about the use of ceramics in the watches. And I also brought this Ulysse Nardin Free to show you the use of carbon fiber, as well as I brought a ladies carbon offshore. Well, I'm going to start off with the crowd's favors. I'm going to start off with the richer meals. I've had, I think the red one on one of the past episodes that I did a couple of weeks ago. And I briefly talked about NTPT, which stands for North Thin Ply Technologies, a company that has an exclusive contract with Richer Mille to make watch cases for them. Right off the bat, you'll notice that the watches more or less look the same, which is why I'm picking up both of them. Well, indeed, the difference between the two is the automatic movement. You'll notice that the red NTPT is automatic, where this guy has a solid back and it's a manual wind. Claim to fame on the TPT cases, besides the fact that they look really, really different, not like anything you've seen before, is the fact that it's super duper lightweight and it's super durable. Personally, it just looks funky, it's super different, and this is why people are flocking to Richer Mille, because they're staying so innovative, and not innovative in the horology end of things, which they are. If you look at some of their complex pieces, they're super duper innovative. However, they're also staying innovative in the use of materials. I mean, look, this thing comes on a Velcro strap. $100-some thousand watch on a Velcro strap, go figure. Plastic buckle probably cost $2 to make this thing. But nevertheless, you know they sell like hotcakes. Original value on this sucker was $120,000, trades at $135,000 used today. This guy retails for $135,000, trades for $155,000 to $160,000 today because you can't get them. Next, I'm going to talk to something that's somewhat close to the TPT case, because TPTs, I do believe it is somewhat of a carbon-based material. It is, quote-unquote, a plastic-based material. I wouldn't call it plastic exactly, but again, I'm not a chemist. I'm going to show you the ladies carbon offshore. Now, you'll notice that the entire case is made out of carbon. Again, claim to fame, it's the fact that it's super duper light. The bezel, however, on this watch is made of ceramic, so it's a little more durable. Regular carbon fiber on watches, or regular carbon cases, such as the Mille carbon that they made for men that sort of matches this, even though this is not a Mille, they get beat to shit. When I wore that watch, I beat the crap out of it. Carbon is a soft material. It's plastic. I mean, you bang it against something and it's done. Now, if I take a stainless steel watch and I bang it against the table or the door handle like I usually do, because I'm a slob when it comes to wearing my watches, you see me throwing this stuff around, I can always fix it. Give it to my watchmaker, he can polish it up, fix the corners, and we're done. With carbon, you can't do that. It's plastic. How are you going to polish plastic? The retail price on this was $32,500. This is a watch that holds its value pretty well. It still trades in the mid-20s. Why? Beautiful watch. Girls love it, and girls don't sell their watches. I spoke about this before. Now let me move on to another type of carbon, and this is going to be carbon fiber, a material that's a lot more durable. Carbon fiber you'll find in a lot of cars, whether they're regular cars or race cars, but you do find the use of carbon fiber material everywhere else. Key difference, it's shinier. It's a lot more dense, it's a lot more durable. And this Ulysse Nardin Freak watch shows it off on its bezel. What can I say about the Freak? Well, I won't say much about it now, because you can do an entire episode on the Ulysse Nardin Freak watches and the variety that they put out there. So I'm just going to use this as an example for now to show you that bezel. Next, I'm going to talk about something that is no longer considered to be innovative, it's considered to be the norm. I broke out this cool Bethune to show you a Pvd finish. And I don't have to tell you much about it. You guys have seen Pvd watches. Again, what's there to be said? It makes the watch black. So what is Pvd coating? Physical vapor disposition. That would be the Google version. As far as I'm concerned, what does it do? It puts a thin coat over the watch via a chemical process, a chemical reaction process that adheres to the watch. Still have an issue with this, just as I have an issue with the ladies' carbon watch. Not durable. scratch this against the wall, the metal from beneath will show. And usually you end up with light scratches on the watch. And by light, I mean white in color, because the underlying metal on these is usually stainless steel or titanium. However, there are some people that like PVD watches, and they actually like when they get beat up. They feel that it adds character to the watch. I am one of those people that doesn't really believe that, but will use this as an excuse every time I scratch up a PVD watch. Last but not least, I brought an Offshore with me that has a ceramic bezel. And I briefly mentioned that the ladies' carbon piece has a ceramic bezel that makes it more durable. While the claim to fame here is that the company say that the ceramic bezels are not scratchable, not destructible, and they're extremely, extremely durable. Let me ask you a question. How many of you guys will take a $33,000 Offshore and scratch it against the pavement just to see that this bezel is indeed that durable? I can't think of anyone out there that would actually do that to give this watch a true test. In fact, I would love Audemars Piguet to actually do a video and show us how durable this is, because I'm sure as hell not going to do this to this watch. Nevertheless, this is what they claim. What have I found from experience? I haven't had many watches come in pre-owned with ceramic bezels where I saw scratches on the bezels, so it has to be somewhat true. What I have seen is I've seen these bezels crack. I've never seen them scratch, but I've seen them crack, and I've seen people drop their watch from maybe a height such as this, hit it awkwardly against the pavement, and boom, the bezel cracks in half. Not really a good thing, because you have to send it to AP, have the bezel replaced, probably cost you about $3 grand to do so. So if you got a ceramic bezel watch out there, be careful, don't drop them. Well guys, I'm sure I did not cover other various materials and metals that watches are made out there today, but as you can see, you have a lot of what was considered to be avant-garde 10 years ago become the norm, such as PVD. You have really, really funky use of materials, but TPT by Richard Mille. Carbon is still popular, but not durable. Carbon fiber is extremely popular because of the look. Ceramic bezels are popular because of durability. Last but not least, I'm going to show you what's on my wrist. Today I'm wearing the Automark Piguet Lap Timer Schumacher. Again, carbon fiber case, titanium bezel. Funky use of materials in this watch as well, ceramic pushers as well as gold pushers. Lots of funky materials in this particular watch. I'm not going to give you a bunch of details on this watch, because again, this is a watch that could deserve an episode all of its own because of how complicated this piece is. In any case, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know that I'm doing a good job. Comment below with any comments you may have or questions. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time for more watch reviews and watch videos.